Imagine standing firmly on a rug with valuable coins in your hand. Then suddenly, someone pulls the rug out from underneath you. Yikes. But instead of you falling, it's the value of your coins that drops out, and they instantly lose 99% of their worth. That's exactly how NFT and crypto rug pulls work. So today, we're going to talk about the most discussed term of 2022, which is the rug pull. You may have heard this term from traders who trade a lot of crypto or NFT buyers who want to buy the next gem. Investors go through these rug pull situations now and then, and in fact, in July of 2021, people lost around $113 million due to rug pull scams. So what exactly is a rug pull? In this video, we'll tell you all about these rug pulls and what you should do to avoid them. Crypto rug pulls. Let's begin with the crypto rug pull examples. While DeFi or decentralized finance allows traders to easily lend and borrow money, some traders are facing theft and scams because of them. These rug pulls happen when crypto creators and developers introduce a fake coin and list it on the decentralized exchange. They increase the price of their unworthy coin by creating hype through various platforms, promising high ROI. Then they link it with an already popular token like Ethereum and dump it into the liquidity pool. So when inexperienced traders trade these coins with their valuable assets, these scammers pull the rug and take out all the money and abandon the token, leaving the trader empty-handed. These scams are aggravated due to the lack of regulations and the exceeded publicity of high-priced projects in the crypto world. Another reason for that is there are neither any anti-money laundering protocols nor any place where traders can report suspicious trade activities. So when millennials with a lack of technical blockchain knowledge and minimal understanding of intricacies jump to conclusions about certain unaudited projects, they end up being mugged. It went so bad that illicit activities in crypto reached a new height in 2021 when approximately $14 billion were lost to scams. So when the situation is this ruthless, how can a common trader identify and save himself from being rug pulled? How to avoid crypto rug pulls. The trick is to be cautious before investing. Let me tell you a few simple tips and tricks to save yourself from a rug pull. A. Track the information of creators. Your first red flag is the anonymity of creators. If you see a brand new project getting undeserved publicity that makes you feel left out, then you're bound to find the creators. Any project that's publicized through new social media IDs or that's booming but no one in the crypto society has any link to its developers, that's a sign right there to avoid it. Anonymity makes it harder to track scams as no one knows where the liquidity and assets came from. There should always be a legitimate reason for a coin's hype or success. Could be a new partnership, exchange listing, unions, whatever. But if you can't pinpoint the reason, it's better to stay away. B. Find out the liquidity lockup period. Liquidity lockup basically means that the investor cannot take out money for a certain period as it's locked by a safe and trusted third party. This liquidity lock assures investors that the project is relatively safer to invest in. If there's no liquidity lockup period in a project, then investors can take out money whenever they want, and that's another red flag. Because in usual rug pull cases, when the liquidity pool becomes large enough with traders' investments, the scammers take out the money and abandon the worthless coin. C. Keep an eye on the token distribution. It's important to notice the supply and distribution of the coin. If the distribution particularly points towards the creators and developers, then it's probably a scam. You can check the wallet holders on websites like Etherscan that display the distribution of the coins. If more than 25 to 50% of the tokens are pointing towards one or two wallet holders, then this might be a scam because the wallet holders hold a concerted position in the token. Even if it's not a scam, uneven distribution is dangerous as the concentrated wallet holders decide to back out. The value of the coin will fall. D. Read out the audit report. Audits can be pretty expensive, but they depict reality. It's always better to invest in a token that's been audited by a secure third-party service. It doesn't mean that all the unaudited coins are a scam, but if the coin is audited, you must read and complete the audit report to check the trustworthiness of a project. E. Invest in the coin you know best. The easiest way to avoid a rug pull is to find the top 100 trustworthy coins and invest in them, as chances of getting scammed there are close to zero. Any exciting new coin may promise you riches but can leave you bankrupt as well. That's why it's better to be safe than sorry. To be assured, read everything you can about the project, including the white paper, investors, and project details. White paper generally explains the agenda of the project, the description of the technology, and the details of the developers. F. Try putting in and pulling out small amounts first. Another safety tip is that before investing hundreds of dollars in a new project, it's wiser to try it out with smaller investments. In some crypto rug pulls, the buyers weren't able to pull out the money when they suspected a trap, as it was restricted and they could only watch as their assets go down the drain. Try and invest the smallest possible amount to see how the transaction works. So, now that we know how to save ourselves from crypto scams, let's get into the NFT scams and the tricks to identify them. NFT Rug Pulls. If you heard about the recent Frosty and Evolved Ape scam, then you're already familiar with NFT Rug Pull. Unfortunately, like crypto tokens, NFTs are also prone to these rug pulls. In these scams, the project owners create hype about their non-fungible tokens on social media and create a convincing website that intrigues the investors. Once the NFT is minted and the interested buyers invest in it, the scammers pull the rug. According to the news, in the popular Frosty's NFT scam theft that was 1.1 million and the scammers were later arrested, well, let's just say you were lucky if you weren't a part of it. So how can one save himself from such frauds? How to avoid NFT rug pulls? Well, I'd agree. The temptation of investing in a well-designed and exciting NFT is nearly irresistible, but you gotta remind yourself of being cautious. Let me tell you a few ways you can identify and avoid NFT rug pulls. A. Visit and scan the website of the project. The website of the project says a lot about its authenticity. A slow or shady-looking website is a big, bad red flag. At times, the project owners are smart enough to build a crazy-looking website, but when you open different tabs, they're either blank or not as impressive as the front page. So make sure you go deep and read the About Us page to know the entire story. But remember, this is the first step of your scrutiny. B. Examine the social media of the project. Twitter is the most significant social media that you must check thoroughly before investing. Make sure you go and check all the engagements, comments, discussions, and threads to extract as much info as you can. If necessary, ask hard questions on the thread. The question that the team finds difficult to answer, if they aren't reliable, if you get ignored, blocked, or muted, those are all clear signs of a scam. C. Do your research on the team and community. Reliable teams just can't emerge out of anywhere. There has to be a story, an agenda, or a roadmap. Once you're old enough to crypto, you start recognizing the people who belong to the community. And even if you don't, the dependable teams are mostly recognized by society, and thus, you know you're not going to get scammed. If you see a team that promises high ROI and has emerged suddenly with no links to the community, you know they're going to vanish with the money. D. Keep an eye on the inconsistencies. Inconsistency depicts insincerity to the cause. A trustworthy team would never be inconsistent or erratic with their promises or postings. Most rug pullers promise their investors information, giveaways, or financial returns to advertise their projects and intrigue more buyers, but they never end up keeping their promises, even before minting. This is another red flag, as a team that doesn't keep its word before minting might also not fulfill them after they launch. Well, that's all for today, folks. We hope you don't fall into any of these traps, and we'll catch you next time with another interesting video. If you like this one, give us a thumbs up so we can continue to make more amazing content to help you dive deep into the crypto world. Bye-bye!